Do you know what has always captivated me about the sea? That it can swallow every thought.
It takes in everything. Saints, garbage, lovers, corpses. And at dawn it looks innocent again.
Maybe that's why we believe it takes our secrets away with it.
No. The sea is like an old priest. It knows the sin before you can name it, and it waits until you hear your own guilt.
And all our lives we mistook silence for forgiveness.
There's a lot of shooting, exploding, car chasing, and kung fu fighting going on in AI films. And that's cool. But there is another side of cinematography. These slow-paced, intense scenes where not that much is happening visually, but so much is going on emotionally. We created the scene you just watched using Martini.Film, the sponsor of this video, not only to test this relatively new and interesting tool, but also to assess how close we are to shooting 100% AI films that go beyond being flashy and into the realm of truly narrative, emotional cinematography. Let me walk you through the process and show why we think you should test this platform by yourself. The goal was simple. Let's cut the scene that is not a trailer but looks like it was taken out from an actual full-length feature movie. Once we log the dialogue and the concept of the righteous and the sinner, we move to building the characters and the location. Then the storyboard. Then the shooting list. We moved step by step, just like we would if we were physically standing with cameras and all the rig on this beautiful cliff somewhere in the south of Europe. To play with the ideas in a team, we used the function on Martini.Film which proved to be very useful, the collaborative visual canvas. Martini.Film is built around a massive real-time visual canvas. Think of it like Figma or Google Docs, but engineered entirely for film production. Because it's completely browser-based, an entire creative team can jump into it simultaneously. And that's exactly what we did. I asked my director and our character, location and costume designer to get on it so we can review the ideas and make any changes live as we go. All you need is to invite them using their emails and they join your team in Martini. You can watch your team members move their cursors across the board, generating stills, testing compositions, and organizing shots in real time. That makes teamwork on video projects much faster, and in today's remote collaboration environment, this is exactly what studios and creative teams need. Martini is entirely tool agnostic. It doesn't force you to choose any specific AI model. On the image side, you have instant access to GPT Image 2, Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana 2. For video generation, you get over a dozen of the top tier of video models, including Cadence 2.0, Kling 3.0, and VO3, all integrated natively right inside the canvas. Martini has been developed by actual filmmakers, and that is clearly visible. The developers made an attempt to create a function called Step into Set. While it is still in the development phase and not yet fully operational, at least we encountered some issues when testing it. Let me tell you what to expect once it is perfected. We created this cliff location you saw. If we wanted a wide establishing shot, a close-up or a Dutch angle there, we'd need to spend time adjusting the prompt, linking location sheets, etc. With Martini's Step into Set function, we could simply right-click the location flat 2D image and the platform extracts it into a fully spatial 3D environment. Now we can operate the camera, pan through the environment, crane up or down, roll the lens, change the focal length, and adjust the depth of field. The system automatically detects the characters within that original image, isolating them and mapping them onto three-dimensional body meshes. Once you lock in your new angle, Martini's rendering pipeline delivers a keyframe. As of today, the renders lack the details of the originals and can be useful to get an idea of how various shots may look. Once it works flawlessly, it will be an extremely helpful tool. You can connect Martini with your Claude or ChatGPT through MCP and do everything I just shared through it. The connection process is easy. Just go to Settings, click MCP and follow the instructions. And finally, a cool thing: onboarded non-linear video editor. As you generate your video clips, you move them straight onto a synced real-time timeline. You can trim clips, reorder them, and crucially, you can completely unlink audio from video. When your rough cut or your previous sequence is logged, you don't just export a flat video file. Martini allows you to export your entire timeline as a standard XML file. You can drop that XML straight into Adobe Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve to edit the final cut. That's super helpful, especially when you collaborate online. Instantly, everyone on your team or a client can see the rough cut in action. The technology is still evolving. Because the 3D step into set feature is pushing the boundaries of what's possible, it is still work in progress. The development team is highly transparent about this, so we should just use a little patience. But what is already sitting inside this platform, the collaborative visual canvas, the multi-model integration, the timeline editor with XML export, makes it worth testing as a tool for a collaborative AI video production. If you found this video informative or entertaining, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next content. See you soon.